Hi there, I'm Chef Brandy Winninger in the St. Louis Rock Living Showroom. This morning I'm going to teach you how to make some egg bites similar to a very popular coffee shop's egg bites, sous vide egg bites, using the Wolf Convection steam oven. So I've prepped my ingredients and then I'm going to show you how to assemble them. So the great thing about these egg bites is that you can put a combination of many different things in there. For today, I'm gonna be using some bacon that I chopped up into pieces, or lardons, and then put them in a cold skillet. You always wanna cook bacon if you're gonna cook it on the cooktop. Put it in a cold skillet. If you're gonna cook it in the oven, you wanna put it in a cold oven. That gives that fat time to really build up that heat and render out. So cold pan, and then to that, I added some finely diced shallot. I love shallot. It's a nice sweet onion, but you can absolutely use yellow onion here. You can use red onion, or you can leave it out altogether. So I just cooked that and then drained it on some paper towels. I think everybody loves crispy bacon, so we want to make sure that's nice and crisp, but not too crisp, because we don't want them too overdone, but yet it is going to steam, so you don't want your bacon flimsy either. So get a nice crisp on it. You can also use Mexican chorizo here. You can use ground chicken, you can use ground turkey, or you can just do all veggie and cheese, or all veggie in these egg bites too. So that's the beauty of this, is that you kind of make it how you want it. So I have let that cool and drain on a paper towel. And then for my cheese, I'm using a 3-pepper cheese. So it's got a little spice to it, some black pepper, pepper jack, and that's because I'm using the bacon here. But if I was using a Mexican chorizo, which can be a little, have a little spice to it, I'd probably go on a more mellow cheese, like a Colby Jack or Monterey Jack. But be creative, and really honestly, whatever you have in your fridge is probably gonna work here. You can do Parmesan, you can even go as crazy as goat cheese. And then I just diced up some roasted red pepper to put in these two, to add not only color, but a little flavor there. And then for my egg base, I have 4 whole eggs. So I'm just gonna pop the yolks there and give those a little whisk. And then to my eggs, I want these to be nice and creamy. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add in a 1/4 cup of heavy cream, and half would work here as well, and a 1/4 cup of sour cream. You could also use creme fraiche here. So I'm just gonna dump that in. I put it all together, make it nice and easy, less dishes to clean. So I'm just gonna put that in, whisk that. And then of course I want to season. So I'm going to put a sprinkle of salt and pepper in here. Now I'm not going to go too crazy on my pepper, because I have a pepper cheese that I'm using. If I was using a cheese that was super salty, like a Parmesan, then I would go easy on my salt. So just think about your ingredients and what you're using and how they all combine with one another. So this is going to be a nice, pretty pale yellow. And what you want to do to get these nice and airy and fluffy, you want to whisk this for a good minute or so to incorporate some air bubbles into your egg, heavy cream, and sour cream mixture. So get to going, get to whisking. So we're gonna incorporate some air. Same thing if you were doing heavy or fresh whipped cream. You would just go. And the whole reason that cream gets nice and fluffy is because you're incorporating air bubbles into it. So that's nice and light there. So I'm just gonna do a pinch of salt, and then I'm gonna come in with just a little pepper again. Okay. And then for your molds to make these, I am using a mini muffin tin. But you can use, depending on how large you want these, and that's going to change your cooking time. But if you want to do a regular size muffin tin, you can absolutely do that. And then they also make the egg silicone molds that you can purchase online now. Those work best because you can just pop them out very easily. But regardless of what you use, you want to make sure that you are spraying it very, very well. So I'm probably not going to use all of these. So I'm just going to go in with some nonstick cooking spray. Make sure these are nice and coated because I want them to slide out. And I am using a non-stick mini muffin tin too. Okay, so to assemble these, what I'm gonna do is come in here with my cheese first. I'm just gonna put a little bit in the bottom, like so. And then I'm gonna come in with a little bit, probably a little too much there. So we gotta fit our other ingredients in. Then I'm gonna come in with a couple of red peppers. I'm not gonna overdo it. So I wanna be able to taste all of the ingredients. And then I'm gonna come in with a little bit of my bacon mixture. So these are very similar to, you may have found on Pinterest or online, the little egg frittata cups, very similar to that. The only difference here is that we're gonna steam them. So they're gonna be nice and fluffy and light. I'm actually gonna pour my egg mixture back into my measuring cup. Again, saving on dishes, we like that. And that way it's very easily pourable. And I'm gonna fill these up all the way, and then I'm gonna leave just a little bit at the edge because they are gonna fluff up because it is egg. So I just wanna leave a little bit of lip at the top. All right, so that's about what they're gonna look like. And then I'm gonna come in and set my steam oven, my Wolf Convection steam oven to steam at 200 degrees. And I'm gonna hit start, and I'm gonna let that go ahead and preheat. So it's gonna get nice and steamy in there, and then I'm gonna place these directly, my pan directly on the rack in the Convection steam oven, and I'm gonna steam these for about 10 to 12 minutes. I'm gonna take them out, pop them out immediately while they're nice and warm, turn them upside down, and then I'm gonna pop them in the freezer. And then when I'm ready to have them in the morning, I can take them out, put them on a microwave safe plate, and I can reheat them for a couple of 30 seconds or so in the microwave, or I can reheat them right in the Convection steam oven. So I'll show you the finished product. Okay, so our egg bites have come out of the Convection, the Wolf Convection steam oven. And this is what they look like. And then what I'm gonna do is turn them over, pop them out, give them a little shake, and they will plop out. And then you have your little egg bites, and they're nice and soft. And then what you'll do is let those cool down, put them in a container, and then put them in the freezer. And then when you're ready to have one, again, just pull them out, pop them in the microwave for about 15 to 20 seconds, and then, or you could reheat them in the Convection steam oven. The sous vide egg bites. Enjoy.